Hey everybody, welcome back to my habitat. I'm Andrew Beauchamp, and today we're gonna make some walnut wraps. It's a really simple recipe, really quick. I have about 20 minutes to make Daniel's lunch, so let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is chop up about 3 cups of walnuts. And you're gonna want them to be no bigger than the size of a pea. Okay, I think this is about done. Everything is about the size of a pea, and it's alright if you kind of get that slightly sandy texture. That's gonna help give us a really nice complex flavor, even though we're just using one ingredient. With the cooking process of these nuts is just throw them into a pan. I'm not gonna put any oil into this pan simply because walnuts are already a very fatty nut. So whenever we heat these up, they're gonna produce their own oil, and you'll notice that you'll kind of get a slight grease on the pan. So you don't need to add any sort of oil to this, which is great. But over medium heat, we're gonna start toasting these up. While these are toasting up, I'm just gonna start slicing some of the veggies for the wrap. So I just have some slices of cucumber. I'm gonna slice them thin. A pepper here. Is just some red onion. Don't forget to, if you start smelling the nuts, give them a shake. Because I'm starting to get a little bit of a nutty aroma in my kitchen right now. Okay, I'm gonna toss in my spices. I have salt, pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon of each smoked paprika, cumin, half a teaspoon of cinnamon and garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of dried onion. And all right into the pot. And now I kind of like to cook these over the heat a little bit. The spices, that is. I find that just brings out the flavor a little more. So at this point, I'm gonna take my spiced nut mixture off of the stove. Quickly mix it in, fold in all the spices, make sure they're just fully coated everywhere. I'm gonna add the final ingredient, which is a little bit of maple syrup. I add about 2 tablespoons. So this is gonna turn that dry mixture into, it's gonna give it a little bit of tackiness, help it stick together once it's inside the wrap. So about 2 tablespoons right in the pan. And you're gonna wanna work fast. Just kind of mix it all in, make sure all the nuts are coated. This is our walnut mixture completely done. Now, all you have to do is assemble the wrap. Now all we need to do is wrap up this wrap. So bottom in, sides get folded up. And that is lunch for Daniel. There you go. And now it is time for my wrap. I also threw in some pickled eggplant in here, spicy pickled eggplant. But that's completely optional. Really, any of the sides are optional. I just really wanted to show you guys the walnut filling, which is like my favorite wrap filling. Anyways, let's give this a bite. It's just one of those foods that like makes me in awe. It's simple. It literally only takes like if I wasn't filming this, I'd probably honestly do it in about 15 minutes, and that's including the cooking time. To speed things up, you can also buy walnuts that are already crumbled. I know they sell this at bulk point, and usually they're cheaper because they're usually the kind of byproduct of walnuts, which is kind of a nice thing. But easy, quick, delicious. You can switch up the spices to do different flavor combinations. Try this one out. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, stay hungry.